into the mic.
Sensei.
Alright, there you go.
Give me my
Sensei.
thing. Sorry for you guys. I hope you guys can't hear this right. It's the 840. I'm Cas
Kray.
and we got ourselves some big nugs right here.
Big Nugs.
The biggest nugs of all time.
What up, Nugs?
What's going on, you guys? What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Here on the broadcast, on the YouTube stream. You might know Nugs from the comments section.
He's the man in the booth. He's the third man, if you will.
The third man, the man on the street. We call for references. You know, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Big Nugs.
And big nugs, you'll be taking the celebratory opening 840 dab, if you will.
Celibacy is not the shit.
Have you ever dealt with celibacy?
Celibacy? No. Wait, what's celibacy though?
No sex.
No? Oh,
None.
I
Not
thought
at
that
all.
was monogamous. I got it confused with monogamous.
Oh, you're for sure confused.
Yeah.
But celibacy? No, I can't.
Celibacy is a little bit different than monogamy, man.
Celibacy, I can't fucks with it. No.
You never had a
Here
chick
you go.
You never had a chick hold out on you with
And then
celibacy?
just
Nah.
go ahead and, yeah, put that right in your lap and then do this.
Go ahead and shove that right down your throat.
Right there. And that is for the opening of the 840 review. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. What we do here, we smoke weed. We review weed. Then you review us on said weed. Craze, how was your week, man?
Week's been cool. Week's been same old, you know. A lot of the same.
A lot of the same old bullshit.
Just the bullshit's the same. But tomorrow's a means for celebration. And this weekend also at the Orange Space,
What's going down at the Orange Space?
a retro trade show.
What the
Retro trade.
Can I get stuff like this?
You definitely can if you take your money down.
Stuff like this?
Show up with a handful of cash, share it amongst the people there.
Mad balls.
Support the retro community.
For those that don't have cash, would
Yeah.
I be able to bring games and trade there?
You know what? Test your luck.
Test your luck.
I got a couple cash bandicoots out there.
Test your might.
Test your might luck.
Got some Hall of Famers in there
Oh yeah.
to give away.
What do you're sitting on some gold or what?
You know.
Oh, let's be realistic.
Leprechaun gold.
There's only a few golden video games out there nowadays.
Golden Tee, Golden Eye,
Marvel vs. Capcom 2, the blue disc.
Japanese disc.
It has to be the blue disc. Has to be.
Has to
blue
be.
disc.
Did you had that one? Huh?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I very well did, and I don't know what happened to it, and it's worth $250, I think. Right?
What? I had a different blue disc. The rip your own kind blue disc.
No, but this was like,
Yes.
it was almost like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was so taboo and so like wanted, and everybody wanted it so bad that PlayStation was actually dubbing that shit themselves. So that's why we're getting blue discs.
Yeah. Dude.
That's the myth I'm perpetuating here on the 840.
The 840 review
840
live
review.
on
What's
Mr.
up?
StreamThing.
You guys the only ones up with us right now.
Yeah, we're running the show late.
Late
We had
as fuck.
We had some problems. I had a problem today. I had an issue today.
What's your problem?
Well,
What's your
I don't know.
issue?
You want to just jump into the segment here?
Let's just get right into it.
Here at the 840 review, we got segments now. One of the segments being Chronicles of Life, which we kick stories to you of past events that had happened to us.
Chronicles of Life.
I'm gonna wait till Cosmo finishes his dev right here.
Sorry about that. It's a little bit loud.
This is a lot of bit loud.
Make sure that doesn't ruin my ball sack. So
My
you do with it?
dog is a crafty son of a bitch. My
How's
little,
he crafty?
my little Dusty. He's very crafty. This motherfucker's been getting the gate open. We put that dude out and he opens the gate. Today, I put him out. I went to the mall. I came back. He was gone, nowhere to be seen.
Motherfucker.
You just went out to get some doggy tail.
Some yum yum.
Yeah, some yum yum.
Some yum yum.
Some yum yum.
So he went out, dude, and like I show up and the gate's open and he's nowhere to be found. I go in the back, can't find him, go down the street, can't find him, end up circling the block in like a fucking 2-mile radius, just looking for this guy. Dusty.
Yo, girl, that's Dusty.
Nothing, dude.
Dusty, though.
Nothing from this fucking guy. It was the I don't know, dude. This dog is very obedient. Like, he listens to me. He calls whenever I call. He comes whenever I call. Yeah, so I'm talking about my dog, bro. I'm not talking about.
Okay.
Yes. Please.
Just trying to make sure we're on the same page here, but.
So every time I call.
That dude wasn't showing up, man, and it freaked me out, dude. I was like, I couldn't find him. I thought he was fucking gone. I thought it was it. Fucking after like 2 hours, straight 2 hours of looking for this dude. I fucking show up home to take a piss and then head back out again because it's a fucking search party.
Yeah, well, you gotta go and fucking find him. He's within the area.
He has to be.
Oh.
He has to be.
Yeah.
So, well, a while ago, a few years ago, my old dog Walker, I lost him. He walked out.
He stayed true to his name.
And he stayed true to his name and walked out. Walker, he was gone, dude.
He pieced out.
Yeah, and who knows if someone stole him or if he found someone else or if he fucking walked into traffic. I don't know.
He's just like walking and he's just like, dog owner? I'm a dog.
I'm a dog. I'm pretty smart.
What's up?
It's weird, dude, because like my dogs are smart. Every dog I had, except this one dog named Dice, he was a stupid motherfucker, and he was just born dumb.
I love dumb dogs.
I hate dumb dogs.
They're kind of fun to have, but then after a while they get annoying.
They piss me off. So Walker was a smart motherfucker, so I wouldn't be surprised if someone stole him and if someone fucking poached him, who knew about him, because he would leave my apartment and then walk to my mom's house, which was like 2 miles away.
That's crazy.
And then walk back.
Jesus Christ.
So this dude knew his way around, and people for sure knew who he was because they'd see him walking back and forth all the time.
Yeah.
This dog isn't like that. He's not a wanderer.
No.
Dusty, named after the late great Dusty Rhodes. Rest in Pizzle. Wrestle in peace. He is not a smart dog. He doesn't know the area. So when he's gone, dude, I counted him gone. He's gone.
Yeah, that's it.
So I've spent like 2 hours looking for this dude. Couldn't find him. I come home, restroom break, and as I'm ready to take off again, to search again, he comes walking around the corner, eye bloody, chin bloody, looked like he got roughed up, a little swollen in the face, but he fucking made it back. I don't know what happened to him. What you for sure want to know what happens to these dogs when they leave and come back.
Yeah.
We'll never know what happened, but he was smart enough to escape whatever happened, come back home, get the triple antibiotic put on him, nice little coddling, and he's back home.
Damn.
So we didn't lose him. We live to fight another day.
You gotta smart that dude with that caging shit right there.
Yeah, like get in that cage. You're not coming out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Retro, I knew you'd come. Yes. Yeah, Retro. The Retro. Yeah.
Brother Retro, Nero Retro. So do you guys have any chronicles of life?
Well,
where you lost a pet? Or a pet came back or something?
So my dog chain right now has been set since the original gangster of the pack. His name was Habib.
Habib.
And he was a Russell Terrier Chihuahua mix. Now this guy was like Houdini of dogs.
The Houdini?
I swear, you can put a collar on him, clip that collar to like an airline crate, throw that airline crate inside of a gate, lock the gate, fucking a gate that's, keep in mind, that was like 8 feet tall. So he's a little Chihuahua Terrier right here, like this big.
That some bitch got wings. Right?
I would fucking lock him up, throw away the key, fucking put a piano in front of the door and shit. I'd walk inside, trying to think I'm all cool, like, I got that fool. Fuck that dude.
Shit.
And if you guys have been inside my house, you know I have 3 skylights on the roof.
Oh,
so as soon as I walk in and I'm cooking my breakfast, I look up and he's looking back at me in the skylight like,
what the fuck?
What's up, dude?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? All right, well, I just wanted to show you that I got out. Now I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. On my roof. I was like, didn't I just like throw you in a safe down into the river and fucking pour cement in there and shit?
Dangling the keys in front of you.
Yeah, seriously.
Peace out.
He just kind of looked at me like, all right, well, I'm out of here, dude. I'm just like, fuck, man.
Foiled again.
So I tie him back up again. So I take a strategic a strategic position so I could sit there and watch him. So I climb all the way up this tree, and I have a bird's eye view of him. And he knows I'm up there, but eventually he forgets because I sat there and I waited him out. I was like, fuck you, you're not gonna outsmart me anymore. So I sat up there and I see him, and he's there with his collar and it's chained up, and he's just sitting there. And then he finally just like, fuck it.
There goes the collar.
Pulled out the collar, walked over to the gate, looks over at the door to make sure nobody's there.
He's checking.
Up the gate.
He's checking.
Whoa.
Up over.
He's breaking Alcatraz.
Seriously.
Turns around.
Holy
Comes down a little bit and then does like a turn jump.
Yeah.
Jumps off, walks away. And I was just like,
what the fuck?
this motherfucking game. What the fuck? Exactly. Shit is crazy. So now with him, he went on to Gala. Gala went on to Saber. So now I have this pit bull that I told you guys a story about on the last episode of the 840 review. So go back and check the catalog.
Check it out.
Look up that story. But these dogs are smart. Habib was able to train another dog. That's how smart he was. So I would go.
He was able to pass knowledge.
He was able to pass knowledge. So my mom, she's a bus driver, right? Mm-hmm. All around town. So I live about on the northern side of Gimmick, Fontana area, and let's say about 3 miles away, she's driving up in the northern part of Gimmick, Ontario, or Gimmick, Fontana, and looks out her bus door and says, "Habib, what are you doing? Get the fuck home!" And he's walking he's walking south, away from our house.
Yeah.
She says, "Get home," and he runs home the right way.
Dude, these dogs are fucking smart.
He runs home the right way from the freeway.
Jesus.
Up by.
Oh, over there by, yeah, over there by.
I remember that.
You know,
Tracks.
Yeah,
Tracks.
But yeah, he said, she was like, "Get the fuck home! You better get home!"
By the way,
Flipping out on him.
the tracks, not a good place to be.
No,
Especially
definitely not.
dog.
Definitely not. So,
Yeah, especially.
so he would go and he would leave, and we wouldn't see him for a week. Dude would come back with his bitches. Swear to God.
Yeah, bitches.
He came back. 3 for sure. I remember vividly going outside, seeing him having sex, walking back inside and being like, he's out there having sex with another dog that he just brought over here. He brought her over here. A fucking, like, some sort of, like, collie, like a weird collie, a German shepherd, and a little chihuahua. Brought him into my front yard right there where you park the cars.
You broke it off in the chihuahua?
Broke it off in there, and the German shepherd even laid down on the floor so he can get up in there.
Oh my God.
I was like, what the fuck
He's
is
like
this dog?
Raising a new canine.
So-
a canine.
Yeah, my mom would go outside and be like, "Get out of here, you pervert!" And like fucking totally mom out on this dog, and like he'd be like, "Oh shit! All right, come on, girl, let's get out of here.
Straight up.
Come on, you just leave with the dog, walk her home or whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
and then come back to the fucking property like, hey, I'm sorry about that.
Hey, you still mad at me?
You're still mad at me? I came back, you guys. Like, what the fuck?
That's fucking intense.
This dog is
Don't worry
crazy.
about that. They're bitches.
They just bitches.
Rest in peace, Habib. I know it's.
He left? He walked away. He's a walker.
Well, when we abandoned El Compound de Cas, and then we came back, he actually stayed.
He stayed?
Yeah, we abandoned this place
Oh,
for
yeah.
about like 2 years, and there was people coming over here and feeding. The neighbors would feed him, but he'd gotten like so overgrown and shit like that. So
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to him. I don't know where he's at.
Spreading that love.
Habib is out there, man, and if anybody's got that dude, that's a smart dog right there. But I'm sure it's past his prime right now.
Dude, how long did Habib last? Like,
I want to say 11 years.
ago? No, how long ago?
That's old for a dog, no?
11? 11?
Yeah,
It's
you know,
okay.
he was fucking way old, dude.
Did I ever meet him?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I think, yeah. I think
Yeah, he did. He was a little brown and white, scraggly dog. And then when we moved away over by the Walmart,
Yeah.
and this dude would walk back over here, back and
That's
forth,
fucking crazy.
back and forth.
Oh, okay, I remember. Dude, that's far.
Yeah,
But it's
and
also-
then he had two
6 miles,
two
7
sons.
Yeah,
He had two
that's-
sons that he brought over to that house.
Mhm.
An all black version of him, and an
African
all
American.
brown version of him,
Mhm.
and they would fucking mob the streets with him. And it was him and his two sons. I was just like, what the fuck is this, dude?
Those dogs that mob the streets, dude, they pretty much.
This is
like-
crazy.
They're pretty much.
He's got a whole
This
family.
is
bro.
fucking nutty, dude.
These
You
dogs
see that
mob-
now, but humans.
I really wish though I could
Yeah, right.
find one of his kids because I'm sure they're out there
They're
somewhere.
just repeating human patterns they see. Man.
Oh, for real. Like, hey, I'm just like you, dog.
Yeah, dog.
But what do you think? What do you think it is though? Do you think?
I think they.
So
mob-
how do you treat your animals?
With respect.
Like as
course.
far as like
Do you talk to them like humans?
no, but like yeah, that's what I meant. Like as far as like
Yeah.
how like they're supposed to act when they're young.
Like, they're my little homie.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what's up? How's it going, little man? All right, you want to eat something? All right, then.
I raise them like a nephew or a niece. Like
Yeah.
like real close. You're my kid, but like you gotta do it when they're young and treat them like they're kids when they're kids.
Mm-hmm.
When they're teenagers, you treat them like teenagers, and then when they're adults, you kind of just have a fucking fully trained dog now.
Definitely discipline, though.
Discipline.
Like,
I've
shit on the carpet, dude.
Definitely, yeah.
I've only had to discipline Saber once,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when he came up and he ate my goddamn cheeseburger. He ate my cheeseburger off the table, man.
You guys are gonna have to split this one.
Shit.
You guys are gonna have to split this one.
Oh,
Still keep it right there. Still keep it right there.
tech difficulties.
So
Yeah.
like,
Tuck it.
so yeah, he
Tuck it.
fucking.
Yep.
Yo.
Yeah, I can hear you better now.
All right, for sure.
No, keep that mic. Keep that mic there. It's.
Put it right here.
There you go.
Put it right in beer.
Right here.
So yeah,
Dude, I think these dogs fucking, they wander the streets so long, and because, yeah, like you said, treat them like a homie, but I also like, my dog is somewhat independent too.
Mhm.
He does his own shit, he calls his own shots,
yeah.
and he fucking like, when, he kind of has a sense of self-confidence that I think, for Walker, dude, my dog Walker, you knew Walker.
Yeah, he was.
That motherfucker was the homie. He was like he was a good brother.
Yeah,
And that motherfucker, I think he got so independent that he just fucking up and left.
yeah. It was like, I don't know if I can take off. I've had cats do that to me.
I think that's what
How
happened.
did Doug do that to me?
All right, no, all right.
Tell me about the duck,
I do
dude.
this-
Okay, we need the story.
This story, I brought it up because this shit just happened to me. But on the way over here, when Nugs was coming by, I remembered. I was like, all right, this dude has a lost animal story, dude.
That's the second lost animal story. But the duck, he was cool as hell. I loved him. Like, he would shit on my shirt and everything.
Dude,
But,
this guy brought a duck to my house.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I got a duck. I'm like, is he cool? He's like, yeah, shit's on my floor right away.
That's why he was marking territory or something. Dude, it was
Just
just
a little
like,
duck. What's his name?
Daffy.
Daffy, okay.
I remember specifically asking Kaz, because I got it from Kaz.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him, like, make him, like, can you pick out the one that's going to look like Daffy Duck?
Nice.
For sure, when he grew, he looked exactly like Daffy Duck. Only, like, it was black, but it was a dark green that looked black.
Yeah, yeah. His mom was named Daffy too.
Oh,
So that was like a perfect lineup because he was like, I want a duck that looks like Daffy. And I was like, well, the duck that's
got
named
the duck.
Daffy just had a fucking bunch of babies. She looks exactly like that motherfucker.
Daffy. Well, yeah.
So what happened?
Woke
How
up
big?
one
How long
day.
did you have her?
Shit. I don't even remember. It was like probably like half a year, maybe. Probably like shoot. He was young. I know that he was young, but where my backyard is, where my mom's backyard, it's like full of green.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't live there now, but yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So full of green and like I don't know why he would leave. You know, it's so comfortable there, but like one
Did
day.
something not smell right?
No.
No, he just took off.
He just took off.
Mm.
I think he just like because I was working all the time and
Yeah.
he didn't see me.
Yeah.
Because one day I didn't see him and I was like, shit, he already took off. But then I came back the next day, like in my uniform and all that. I look up, like walking in the little ceiling or whatever, the roofing. He's right there looking over, and like I look up, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? He's just like,
He was just
yo
perched
man,
there.
what's up? Like I guess he was hungry. I was like, all right, come on inside or whatever. like straight up open the door. He's following me like.
He waddles in, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. Get inside the backyard because I have all his food right there. Pack him like this big ass cup of fucking corn or whatever, like that starch stuff.
That feed, yeah.
That feed. It's like, yeah, duck feed. And shit, I was like, man, I'm gonna stuff it because that's probably the last time I'm gonna see him. And sure enough, I wake up and he's gone, dude. He's.
You think it just flew off?
Yeah, he just like pounded the cup and he's like, looks at me and just walks away. I was like, all right, man, whatever.
All right.
Walk out, he's just gone, dude.
Shit.
The whole time he's gone.
Water's out of life right there.
Yeah.
Waddling.
Goddamn.
My life.
Losing pets.
You have another one?
No, we gotta roll this blunt and see what the fuck was smoking, and then I'll get into another pet story pretty soon here.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here at the 840 Review, we have, what we do is we review a strain. Now,
Why do we review strains though? Because weed is tight. It's tight.
It's tight.
Hey,
Sorry.
let me just stop banging around this table.
Sorry, man. I'm fucking super excited for this new strain that we're gonna fucking smoke here and review on the 840 review.
Goodness, what
What we
is
got
it?
going on?
Do you guys 840 first of all?
Fucking 840 all day
You
long.
840 all day long. Alright,
840.
now here on the 840, we like to educate you guys a little bit by going and doing the leafly read of the strain we're gonna smoke tonight. Tonight's strain, why don't you go ahead, Cas, and tell me what that is right there?
That is some Jack Herrer.
It's Jack Kray, for sure. Get
No,
that
but
right.
she wrote it Herrer.
I like how you say she.
I'm positive it's a she, man. You were at a
She man. It wasn't a she man.
Let me see the yeah.
It says
looks,
Jack Herrer.
looks feminine as fuck.
Let me go show the people that it says Jack Herrer.
Have you ever smoked Jack or her? Yep.
Yes, I
Yes.
have.
Now, what do you like about it?
One of my favorites.
Jack Herrer.
Did you know, Jack? You've smoked it before, right?
I smoked it before. I like it. I can't remember the high right now.
But you might have smoked it before, but did you know that Jack Herrera is a sativa-dominant cannabis strain that has gained as much renown as its namesake? The marijuana activist and author of The Emperor Wears No Clothes, the famous Jack Herrera. Combining a haze hybrid with a Northern Lights number 5 and a Shiva skunk cross sensei seeds created Jack Herrera, hoping to capture both the cerebral elevation associated with sativas and the heavy resin production of indicas. Its rich genetic background gives rise to several different variations of Jack Herrera, each phenotype bearing its own unique features and effects. However, consumers typically describe this 55% sativa hybrid as blissful, clear-headed, and creative.
Yeah, it cleared my head up.
Jack Herrera was created in the Netherlands in the mid-1990s, where it was later distributed by Dutch pharmacies as a recognized medical grade strain. Since then, the spicy, pine-scented sativa has taken home numerous awards for its quality and potency. Many breeders have attempted to cultivate this staple strain themselves in sunny or Mediterranean climates, and indoor growers should wait 50 to 70 days for Jack Herrera to flower. It scores high on happy, scores high on uplifted, scores high on energetic, euphoric, creative.
It's very sticky on my fingers while I'm fucking breaking this.
Hell yeah.
It's
Hell yeah.
very heavy THC. There's some CBG in there, some CBC,
And some CBDCs.
and some
CBG.
OPP. So if you guys are down with OPP.
So if you know your ABCs.
CBGBs.
So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take this dank Jack Herrera,
Stanky stank.
and we're gonna respectfully roll it in a nice white owl white peach, which is usually, go-to for here on the 840 review. Unlike the fucking cinnamon spice blunt that Cas decided to fucking buy for some goddamn
That
reason.
fucked my life, dude.
When we smoked the Philly cheesesteak.
That fucked up my life.
You can
I
go
hated
back.
it. I hated my throat for like a week.
You know what you guys can do? You can go into your computers and your smartphones and your laptops, and you can type in www.youtube.com/Mr.StreamThing GTP and pull up that Philly cheesesteak video where this fucker decided to buy a cinnamon spice blunt.
Speaking of buy, how much is that going to cost them, Jack, to go back into the archives and look up some classic 840 reviews?
It didn't cost me a dime because I like to watch them back in time.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. It's for free. So if you got nothing in your pockets, you can still afford this.
And if you can't catch it live, you can always go back and watch it.
Yeah, fuck it.
You know, it's really crazy. Like, because I'm usually in the comments section. I'm like, man, I want to smoke with those guys. Like,
And now you are.
I know, how fortunate. I won the raffle.
We're making dreams come true over here at the 840 review.
I remember it's a sativa high.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm more of a sativa smoker.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, because why? Why is that?
Because I'm more of a, I need something to mess with my mind, like to make it look a higher perspective of life. You get me?
Yeah, I feel
So
that.
it's like, it makes me feel better, like in my mind.
I like smoking the sativa because we're trying to run a fucking show here, and sometimes I get too.
Oh, yeah.
I like smoking indica because if not, I'm like, smoking indica and I'm like,
It calms down.
That mellow.
fucking vibrating all the time, man. Everything's going so fast,
No,
man.
weed is tight, bro.
Weed is so tight.
Hell yeah. Function with it. I love hybrids, but
Hybrids.
sativas, that's what I'm about.
You like
That's what
edibles?
I'm about. Edibles, they don't hit me, really.
All right, can you be a part of our edible episode then? We're gonna have an edible cook-off here on the 840 review. And don't think that we forget about our premises. There's still gonna be an 840 Jiu-Jitsu tournament.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
still gonna happen. People are still gonna roll. People are still gonna smoke. People are still gonna get high. People are still gonna fucking choke.
Smoke and choke.
Smoke and choke and bloat.
We're gonna do an 840 cook-off where we're gonna do a 3-course meal, appetizer.
Entree.
How you doing, man?
How? Oh, okay. Wait. Say it again. Say it again.
We're gonna do a 3-course meal,
What?
appetizer,
What?
main course,
What?
entree,
What?
dessert,
What?
and to wash all that down.
What? Oh.
Yeah, give me a
What?
COH2O, and the CO is cannabis oil
Oh,
water.
okay.
So I wanted to try that. We're gonna try the cannabis oil water. We're gonna eat. I don't know. We're gonna fucking make some shit.
What the hell?
Pancakes, 2 entrees, dessert, side,
Tea.
tea.
Some
It's gonna go down. 840.
THC.
It's the 840 fucking cook-off.
Tell you, bring your dictionary. ABCs. THCT.
THC.
Got that CBD.
We're gonna fucking do this, dude. We're gonna make some CBD bacon,
CBD.
Bacon. Oh.
some wax dab eggs. Let's do this.
It's gonna be called an 840 Bake In. It's a bake in.
Is this done with cannon butter or?
Well, whatever we can get our hands on. We're gonna fucking figure something out. You bring
Yeah.
something, I bring something, and he'll bring something.
Make something.
Make something.
You want?
No, we're gonna make it live on the show.
Live.
All right. Now, are we gonna do? Dude, I've always wanted to run a cooking show.
Fire.
Let's do
That's
that.
gonna be tight.
We're gonna do that, and it's gonna be a longer 840.
This might
So what are we smoking here?
I think we are smoking some Jack Herr. One,
Jack Herrera.
because the chick at the bud shop, she didn't
Cause the chick at the bud shop.
fucking write it right. She didn't write it right there.
Jack Herrera.
All right, you guys.
Wait.
We need a countdown.
I'm gonna put a tip on that.
Ew. In it.
Mm.
In it. Just a tip.
Oh God. Let's see where we at here.
Oh my goodness.
There you go, Craig. Crazy.
Oh, stoner girl.
Stoner girl up in the house.
Girl in the
Yeah.
house. Gooner in the house. All right, Gooner. Gooner's going to work right now. Gooner, kill that shit at work.
Kill that shit.
Always stop by. Come back. Check us out. This is gonna be for you.
Hey, Gooner, make sure you don't smoke that last hit. That last hit is always too much. I always make that mistake. Can you make that mistake?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That last hit.
That last hit, I'm always like, I'll be all right. Yeah, I should be a little. When you're driving there, you're like, oh, no, wait, I thought I was supposed to be sober right now. Ooh, look at that. Nice and juicy. Turn it upwards so
Hey, stop trying to impede on my fucking. Hey!
Freaking Gooner.
What up, Gooner?
What's happening?
What's crapping, Gooner?
Cracking.
Cheers.
Release
See
the
you later,
Kraken.
Gooner.
What?
What? It's Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm about to hit this blunt. What?
Hitting that son bitch in blood.
Lot of that shit smoked
Old
there.
40 review. What? 6-pack of blunts. What? 4 already smoked. What?
2 joints. What? 4 bombs. What? 6 dabs. What? Sorry, man. It's part of our.
Yeah, we're starting to get loosey goosey
It's
here.
part of the ritual here.
The ritual where Cas smokes the entire blunt by himself.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, do background check.
All right, so Chronicles of Life. Are we done with that?
Yeah.
Raising pets. You got one more pet story.
Gooner.
I need
Spirit month.
There you go. Chronicles of Life. Done.
Chronicles
Week
of Life.
throw.
Moving on from the Chronicles.
Moving on.
What else we got in the docket? Tonight here on the 8.
Why don't you hit us over there, Nugs, with some education, bro?
Education.
Real quick. Touch us. Educate the people real quick.
So, I saw this from an anonymous source, the Anonymous Network. But supposedly that marijuana doesn't cause cancer like cigarettes do.
Oh.
That they did tests comparing to both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're like, all right, well, let's see how much marijuana can cause cancer, right?
Mm-hmm.
They said that they realized it has like the same cancer-causing agents,
Mm-hmm.
but it kills it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's
It has an
weird.
adverse effect rather than
The CBDs.
Yeah,
The CBDs kill.
they kill it.
Yes, Cosmo, Cosmo.
That makes me think of this one time, man. Like, all right, supposedly there's like this rule where I was used to smoke it. I'm back in the sketchy days.
Yeah.
Freaking, if you drop the blunt or you smoke more than once, you get burned. That means they burn you with the tip of the fucking blunt.
Oh, what?
So it does. It makes everybody not have the. It makes everybody have the sticky
It gives it a
fingers.
little
Yeah.
consequence there, huh?
Yeah. So you drop the blunt, you'll get burned. You smoke more than once, one hit, you get burned.
Cosmo should be fucking
You
on
fuck
fire
up the
right now.
rotation.
I know. I should have.
You get burned.
I should look like Freddy Krueger.
Why do you think I look like this?
Turn that mic up, bro.
What's going on, fucking
Yeah.
Mr.StreamThing himself has
Oh, the man
joined.
stopped by.
The man, the boss.
DTA.
He wants
The boss.
DTA. Don't trust nobody.
What?
Don't trust nobody.
So no, it has an adverse. It may have the same cancer-causing agents, but it combats it.
It
doesn't-
combats
it
it.
doesn't
Yes,
cause it.
exactly.
And the whole thing when they say, if you smoke weed, it's gonna fucking kill your respiratory system.
No,
But if you smoke through a bong, you know what that does for you?
Apparently, the water filtrates all
Filters
that
it.
shit out.
No. What it does
It gets
is
you
you
high.
work. It gets you high, but you're also working your lungs through this, just like a hospital respiratory machine would work with the old people.
Yeah.
It works the same here, and it actually increases your lung capacity so you can hold your breath longer and stuff like that.
Burr.
Try it, all you weed smokers. You can hold your breath long.
Yeah, just don't drown.
Yeah, don't hold the hit though, because you know you can, and especially now with wax, because you'll have lung spasms. That's not something you want.
Yeah,
I did not know that. You're educating me right now.
It's a possibility you can have a lung spasm if you are taking some fucked up wax and you're holding it very long. You don't need to hold it. It takes 3 seconds for the cannabinoids and all the nice gooey shit that makes you all that.
Yeah, if you want to be crazy, make it go out your nose.
Make it go right out there, like this.
No, deteriorate all that shit in there. So
Sinus effects. I don't know much about it. It's just the same thing you keep reading in everything. It's not causing cancer. It's killing it.
So what has it?
A certain cancer cell.
So what has it done for you personally, as far as your respiratory, your everyday well-being of life? Because we do get that question here a lot on the 840.
Yeah, we do.
People are always asking, man, you should probably go get yourself checked out. You guys smoke all the time. And it's like, well, we smoke way more than you think we do. This is a little occasional smoke here. But how has it affected you in your everyday life?
My life, it hasn't affected anything really except in positive ways.
Okay.
You get me? Like, I'll be happier during the day. I'll go eat something and I'll be 10 times better. I'll go smoke some more and be more mellow. Not just gonna, pass out.
That's what I like about it. That's what I love about it.
what's that?
You can't do too much of it ever. You can never realistically, unless you don't like smoking weed. But if you really like smoking weed, you can never smoke too much of it.
You can freak
Like
out.
you can be completely obsessed with the shit, and like I need to smoke it all the time, and you could never smoke enough of it ever. It wouldn't kill you.
True.
It would never kill you. Unless you're dumb enough to get high and do something to kill yourself.
It'll actually fix you. I seen a pamphlet that said, a pamphlet had the THCV, THC, CBD, CBA, whatever the fuck, all those acronyms broken down into. It had all of them charted with the effects they do. So like CBD is like the miracle drug. Reduces spasms, reduces stress, pain relief, reduces sugar in your blood, reduces the risk of clogged arteries. A lot of researchers now are saying that it might be a really good drug to combat diabetes. So CBD, not drug. Let's not say drug. We'll say fucking.
It also helps with seizures.
Yeah.
Which is something that I want to fucking kind of get a little bit more information on, because I have no information on like why it helps with seizures, but if it has something to do with the THC that's flooding your brain, and that's actually like healing your brain and not having adverse effects on it, because the short-term memory thing, that's real. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's real.
That's a real fucking thing, dude.
But in the beginning, I always thought that the short-term memory thing was only because it makes you think. You'll be thinking about this, and then you'll jump onto that, and then boom, boom, boom.
It's not.
that you forget stuff easily because you're delving deeply into other shit on a constant basis.
But I was like that when I was a kid, though. Like I would walk into a room, like look around, what the fuck? And walk back to my mom and be like, what did you tell me to do over there? She's like, I told you to go fucking, god damn it. I'm sorry, I really forgot this time. I wasn't faking again.
Just needed your help really quick.
I just wanted to see the end of I Dream of You.
Nice.
Oh man.
So,
fantastic.
Whether you pick something up or not from this little discussion, that's your education, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and give a review sound for that one.
I like that.
I prefer it more than drinking, honestly.
So,
yes.
Earlier.
Yes. Also, when you drink and you wake up with a hangover, smoke some weed, man.
But what I'm saying too is, if you have an addictive personality,
yes,
this is the perfect thing for you to get addicted to. Is it's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna fucking hurt you, unless you have a personality that you hurt yourself.
True.
But this would save lives if they just served it in rehab.
But you're actually like crazy. Some people are actually crazy.
It helps with schizophrenia. Apparently too.
But don't stop taking your meds.
No.
Not like, because then you're gonna see crazy people high.
Yeah,
You're gonna be like, what?
But there's strains that are just THC, and bam, they're to get you high.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta pay attention to what you're buying, the content of it. Make sure there is some of that medicine.
Yeah, you gotta definitely know what you want and what you're gonna like, because there's a lot of different weeds that do different things out there, people. So who we got here?
True that. I was loading up.
Still loading.
Cause you, as well as I, are fans of MMA.
Yes, sir.
What do you know about Tim Kennedy?
I saw a couple things about him, about what happened, but I didn't read any of it.
I heard
a bitch.
he left the, what do you call it? He got beat, or he got bested, I should say.
Bested. Would
He
be a
got
good
bested,
word.
and he basically tipped his hat and just like, I'm gone.
He bowed out.
Yeah, he bowed out.
He bowed out. Tim Kennedy retires from MMA this last week. We were fans of Strikeforce. We watched Strikeforce a lot, dude. Tim Kennedy was the fucking man. One time at Strikeforce middleweight champion.
He was the man, yes.
He had beaten the names of, we'll just go through some people he beat. Jason Mayhem Miller.
In his prime, when Mayhem was like beating people up.
Zach Cummings, which Zach Cummings is a fucking scrapper. Trevor Prangley. Melvin Manhoff. Robbie Lawler. Hodger Gracie. Pretty much retired Hodger Gracie. Like, that was his last fight that he had. Rafael Natal. Michael Bisping. This guy, dude, we've been watching Tim Kennedy fight forever.
Forever.
His fucking fights with Jacare and Rockhold. Fucking fantastic. If you guys have UFC Fight Pass, check those fights out. If you guys got YouTube, you probably have fights over there. This dude bows out of MMA with the record of 18-6.
So what was the speech about?
He posted on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw that.
What was it?
I'll read it right now.
Fingers.
Oh yeah, you put some white.
I put some dab on the blunt for the recording for you guys that didn't see that shit. For all my audio listeners out there, there's a little dab on the
My audio heads.
Yeah, just added to the flavor.
So what did he say?
I'm looking it up right now.
Alright, we'll pull this up. But Mackenzie Dern on a fucking teardown there while you look that up. You seeing Mackenzie Dern killing people? She caught a fucking omoplata,
Yeah, that was a
rear
long
naked choke. Oh, man, but I'm just trying to talk, man.
The thing was bad, dude.
That shit looked
Omoplata, rear naked choke.
It was like the yes lock,
That's
bro.
down.
Don't say yes, lock. Tim Kennedy, dude. I opened up my phone, and this motherfucker, like, it was like the first things I seen that morning. I was like, whoa, what's this long ass post about? I'm like, oh shit. This guy just, I think he deleted his account or something.
He's just gone.
He might be.
It's like, psych, I'm coming back.
He's like, oh, I'm going to war.
He's like, they're sending me out, bro.
I'm fucking enlisted, buddy.
All right. He said, I think I found it right here. He said, because he had just lost to Kelvin Gastelum not too long ago. You remember Kelvin?
Yeah.
He's the guy that fought Uriah
He
Hall.
missed weight like 4 times. Yeah.
Yes. He said, sitting in the ER at St. Michael's Hospital in Toronto, Canada, after my fight, I looked up at my buddy Nick Palmiciano, who had ridden in the ambulance with me. He is a friend I didn't deserve and a guy that stood with me from the beginning. Fighting is a lonely thing. You train with your team, you bleed with them, you trust your coaches, but ultimately you are in the cage alone. It wasn't our first time in this situation, and I'm thankful I had someone by my side. He had been here a few times in our past decade together, sometimes for wins and sometimes for losses. The end result always looked the same. Nick carrying 5 bags that should have been split among 3 corners, and me and my face are bleeding and swollen. That's it, man, I said. We're all done. We had talked about it over the past few years. I'd spoken to Nick, to my wife Ginger, and to Greg Jackson and Brandon Gibson ad nauseum about the coming end. No matter how hard I trained, I knew this ride wouldn't last forever. But saying it out loud definitely brought me sadness that this chapter was complete, and overwhelming relief that it is a decision I could make without worrying about taking care of my family. I had lost to Kelvin Gastelum, a really respectful, hardworking young fighter who went out and did all the things I consider myself good at, but did them better. He actually reminded me of me when I was younger, except I was kind of a jerk back then. As losses go, I was kind of happy I lost to a guy like him. A lot of my coaches, friends, and fans immediately tried to build me up again. Kelvin has the right skill set to beat you, and it was your first fight back. You had ring rust. You're still top 10 middleweight, etc., etc. I appreciate their comments, and I do not think they are wrong. I know I'm still a good fighter. I know I was away a while, but it didn't feel like I left, and that's being 37. I felt like I was in slow motion the entire match. I felt tired for the first time ever in a fight. I'm the guy that once graduated Ranger School, a place that starves you and denies you sleep for over 2 months, and took a fight 6 days later in the IFL and won. I'm a guy that's always in shape, and I was for this fight. I worked harder. Oh shit.
So he's like full on retiring.
Yeah, dude.
Could you imagine if you would have said all this in the ring?
Oh,
In the octagon, he just sort of like stole the mic from Joe, like pushed him away. Just started going off.
Move, kid. Get out the way.
Get him a fucking Marine, man.
he said I had worked harder than I ever had before this fight, but I wasn't me anymore. My brain knew what to do, but my body did not respond. I've watched other fighters arrive here. I've watched other fighters pretend they weren't here. I will not be one of them. I want to thank the military community for their support. I will be able to explain how much you motivated. I will never be able to explain how much you motivate me. Try to make you proud. Been a professional fighter for 2 decades, but there was no greater moment for me than winning the main event for Fight for the Troops 3. You made me invincible that night. I will keep fighting for you until the day I die. I want to thank all my coaches, working with John Hackelman, Chuck Liddell, all the military buddies, Greg Jackson, Winklejohn, Six Gun Gibson. All of you guys for investing your time means more than the world. Thank all his opponents. This is what I thought was tight. He would like to thank all of his opponents. Iron sharpens iron, and every great victory or crushing defeat occurred because there was someone who trained hard and had the courage to meet me across the cage. I want to call a few guys, one in particular, to Luke Rockhold and Jacques Ray. You guys gave me 2 grinding fights that asked for everything I had. You both made me better. I hope I did the same for you. Hope the 2 of you keep that Strikeforce chip on your shoulders and get back to on top. To Robbie Lawler, you hit me harder than anyone has ever. Seriously, that really hurt. To Hodger Gracie, my training for your fight reminded me that I love the gi. Thank you for that.
The gi.
Rafael Natal, it took tremendous guts to take that Fight for the Troops fight. I was always appreciate you for that and cheer for you every time you fight. To Michael Bisping, I never wanted to beat anyone more than I wanted to beat you, and that motivated me to provide the best version of myself. Best of luck to you going forward, champ. His wife, he doesn't deserve her. Pretty much that's it, man. So with that, to all of you younger fighters out there.
Deep, man.
That was fucking deep, dude.
That was deep, man.
Made me cry inside just a little.
He says to all you younger fighters out there, I'm not going anywhere. I love fighting and always have the heart of a fighter. I am committed to growing our sport and taking care of those who are a part of it. As sad as it is for me to walk away, the only thing sadder would be for me to stay away because I had no other choice in order to feed my family. Someday Kelvin and Yair Rodriguez and Paige Van Zant will be sitting in their respective emergency rooms with their perspectives, Nick talking about it being over, and then that day comes. I want to make sure the future is secure. Love you all. Thanks for listening. Most of all, giving me the opportunity to do what I love for all these years. Tim Kennedy, man.
Tim Kennedy.
Fucking man.
What?
Legit Army Rangers. ISIS threatened him. And he tweeted out his home address.
Fucking.
And he said, this is where I'm at. That's the kind of guy you're dealing with.
And he's like, come get me through the U.S. border.
This guy posted videos of him just using his guns. Dude.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, use this ammo upstairs.
That dude got random drug tested by USADA, the United States Anti-Doping Agency. He was getting randomly drug tested, and he pulls up to his house, and there's someone in his driveway. So he fucking draws, creeps up to the guy, sticks a gun in his face. the fuck you doing here? And the guy's just like, random drug test. This dude, like, Tim fucking Kennedy.
That's right.
Amazing career, man. Awesome fights. Peace out, bro. This one was for you, man. This one was for you,
that
bro.
one was for you. So crazy, gonna get up on this dab or what?
That right there, I'm fucking smashed on that blunt
You
right
sure?
now.
You sure?
I'm smashed on that.
Yeah, but me and Nugs over here are dab and blunt, and you're not. You're just blunt, right?
All right, well,
Let's get you.
Oh,
did you watch BJ Penn fight?
Oh my God. BJ Penn got beat up.
BJ Penn got lit up in a fight that I don't think he should have ever had against Yair Rodriguez.
He just made another name though.
Oh well, Rodriguez is this was like a test for this dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like he made that kid, which is something cool.
That kid's making himself, but he just furthered his.
Yeah,
But
he gave him the old BJ Penn rub.
Yeah, but BJ Penn didn't put him over.
No, but if you beat anybody on the Mount Rushmore of MMA, you're getting over. So he beat BJ Penn. So that's gonna always be that is always gonna be on the highlight reel, especially because he fucked him up.
Yeah, he did bad.
Dude, as soon as he got him down, bro, and then he started like monkey fucking pawing that dude to bits, and BJ was just like, as fast as BJ was reacting with his great fucking high level black belt jiu-jitsu, that dude was punching him in the face and holding his base
Yeah,
faster. It was fucking.
that was sick.
Nugs, how do you feel about that fight?
Did you see it, man?
Did you see
I
it?
didn't even see the fight, man. I've been working weekends, so
Yeah, that working weekend life will get you, man.
you know, people that work over there at different times. It's actually one sector in the universe.
Look at that, Milky. It's like a Milky Way. The Milky Way, baby. Speaking of Milky Way, Jack, you got something for us today, man. What you got for us, man? What'd you find on YouTube?
You want to go a little what's on YouTube?
Oh yeah.
What'd you find on YouTube?
Let's go on what's on YouTube.
Yeah, what's on YouTube, Jack?
Found on
No.
YouTube. I saw this. The bow. I was looking it up because one of my homies brought it up.
Mhm.
He's like, "Hey, check this out." You know, unknown source, but he's one of my homies. He was like, telling me, "Hey, check this out." I mentioned it earlier in the podcast, well, the Mark and Andre show.
Oh, okay.
So, but that was only like, you know, through the messages.
In passing.
Yeah, in passing. So now I could actually talk to you about it.
Yeah, what's up, dude? What'd you
It was,
find?
alright. Let's see. Now it's messing up. No, but.
It's all good, man.
Alright.
It's all good, dude.
There we go. Area 51, the frantic caller.
Look that up on YouTube.
Look it up on YouTube.
Shout out to Daxel.
Daxel
DEXXEL.
Okay.
Thank you for the
brought it up.
for
He
the
brought
fucking
that.
video content, baby.
Basically, alright, it says here, in 1997, syndicated talk show host Art Bell received a frantic call from a man claiming to have worked in Area 51. Right.
There you go.
The call does not appear a hoax, instead it's an eerie sound of truth. Could it be the government, the aliens silence him, keep the people from knowing their plans?
Face it.
Right. You be the judge.
Let's you be the judge.
Put it. Analyze your face now.
Let's begin by finding out whether you're using this line properly or not. Area 51. Yeah, that's right. Were you an employee or are you now? A former employee. I was let go on a medical discharge about a week ago, and I've kind of been running across the country. Man, I don't know where to start. They're gonna
interview.
Okay, well, what we're thinking of as aliens are they're
1997.
extra-dimensional beings that an earlier precursor of the space program made contact with. They are not what they claim to be. They have infiltrated a lot of aspects of the military establishment, particularly the Area 51. The disasters that are coming, the military, I'm sorry, the government knows about them, and there's a lot of safe areas in this world that they could begin moving the population to now, Art. But they're not doing anything. They are not. They want the major population centers wiped out so that the few that are left will be more easily controllable.
9/11 year ago. This is in 1997.
Mm-hmm. 97, 9/11, it all makes sense.
Well,
Did it cut out?
I believe that was it right there.
No, I actually looked up on Reddit right now,
Uh-huh.
and they said that the guy ended up calling back.
Did he call back?
I don't know, I'm gonna look it up right now.
So, that was in 97. What catastrophic things happened?
On September 11th, it says it was on September 11th, 1997.
September 11th, 1997. Wow, what a coincidence. So you had what? 9/11, the fucking earthquake, the tsunami, Hurricane Katrina,
And birds falling from the sky.
birds falling from the
East
sky.
of the Rockies, you're on the air. Hi, Art. This is Brian. Hi, Brian. Hello. You didn't disconnect me before, did you? Were you on earlier tonight? No, not, towards the end of the last hour, you said, East of the Rockies, you're on the air, and your voice was immediately replaced by the operator saying your party has not connected. Well, see, as you can now tell, I don't screen calls, so what happened, obviously, was that I answered the phone just at the very instant that you had been ringing, as long as they were going to let you ring. Yeah. And so that occurs, obviously, sometimes I go to a line and it's dead, nobody's there, and that's what's happened. You know, we just were on the cusp there. Anyway, I'm glad I made it back through. Yeah, you got all my paranoia buttons running. I always get very nervous when I call you. I'm Brian. I hung up on you last week. Oh, I see.
His demeanor's changed very much.
Damn the torpedoes. I'll just do this and let the chips fall where they will. All right. Everybody, I am the Area 51 caller. That's my statement, and let you or whatever tear it apart. You claim you're the Area 51? I am the man. How do you account for the fact, Area 51 caller? Okay. That part of the way through your spiel, the satellite went down. I have no idea, and it scared the heebie-jeebies out of me that night. I've called a number of times on your specialty line nights doing different kind of wacky characters, and that's all that one was supposed to be. And if the call had been completed, it would have been ancient history by now. Has it occurred to you, as Barbara Marx Hubbard suggested tonight, that perhaps, if you're really what you say you are, you created the reality of the rest of the situation and took down my satellite? That scares the heebie-jeebies out of me because it means that what I was saying was somehow correct, and it was...
So this guy's saying he was doing a fucking character.
Creating a reality. Yeah, if that was the case, I humbly apologize to you because I love your show, and the last thing I would ever want to do is knock you off the air. So, what can I do to prove my claim here? Well, I guess you could give us a little of what you gave us then so that we could hear it and know it to be you. Are you sure you want me to do that, Art? I'm positive. No, Art, please. I don't want you to ask me to do this. If I start doing that guy, you're right about that. Now, that was let's just take that little sample that you just gave us so that we don't alter some sort of hard little reality. Here at the end of the program, and we'll let the callers be the judge. Okay. All right. I thank you for this opportunity. This has just been driving me bananas for months, and I didn't know what you wanted me to do. I knew it was very difficult for me to prove to you. But just thank you for your patience in dealing with me up to this time. All right, it's quite all right. Thank you. Fritz in Phoenix, as a matter of fact, called and said, oh yes, that's him. Somebody else said, oh no. Now he has done his little Area 51 caller Gimel, or the real thing, depending on what you think. And so later.
So the dude's demeanor changed hardcore from call to call. It was definitely the same guy.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was the same guy.
Yeah, that's the Area 51 caller. That's
So you guys be the judge. Go ahead and look it up on YouTube.
But it's crazy because this is in 1997.
Yes.
Bring it up again, but it's in 1997. Mass death was gonna happen, so the ones that are left over are gonna be easier to control.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Crazy is he had to scratch his ass real quick. If you hear crinkling noises,
Scratching my ass real quick.
it's his ass. But
What do you guys think it was bullshit?
I think he was serious at first. They caught him and they were like, "Look, you motherfucker,
They just brained him.
you better fucking get over there and goddamn say the right things, motherfucker." And you know that's probably what happened to him. What do you think, Crazy? Do you think the guy was full of shit?
I don't know. I don't know. To be able to tap right into that sort of panic and thing. Look at the trolls that are like plaguing the earth now.
That's
This
true.
was 1997.
That's
This
true.
is when cell phones were like.
This is when trolling was at its infancy.
You remember this wild thing people used to do called prank calls or like crank calls?
Yeah.
That was big back in 1997. The jerky boys were fucking hot.
Remember when bullying was illegal? Yeah, people used to do all kinds of stupid shit to each other.
I don't know.
shit.
It might be bullshit.
I don't know. The first call sounded real.
The first call. The
Alright,
panicky.
alright. This leads me to a saying. It doesn't matter what the messenger is. Did you get the message?
Yeah.
Because he mentioned this a long time ago. And
Yeah.
right now, like, hearing this message through my homie, he was
Yeah.
telling me, like, hey, check this shit out.
Mhm.
And it just, like, it's a 9/11 kind of scenario. Mass people are dying.
Yeah.
People are dying from shootouts and shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
And then the people that are left over are just like, oh my God, government, help me.
Well, that's part of like
Definitely.
if you're into Illuminati lure, that's part of like one of the things that they're trying to do is keep everybody in highly populated areas so that when disasters come, they're in these highly populated areas that are fallout areas of these disasters. Like LA, if the San Andreas Fault were to ever fucking collapse and go under, LA would fucking be flooded with water.
Yeah.
It'd be like a giant disaster, like,
Yeah.
and there'd be so many people there, like, that live there, and there's a lot of people that live off the fault line.
Yeah.
Same thing with New Orleans and Hurricane Katrina. There's so many people that live there off of that levee, and there was reports of explosions going off during that levee,
Really?
exploding the levee and shit like that. So, it's they know when certain weather is gonna happen, and they know how to make it as horrible as possible. Because realistically, how hard is it to make a natural disaster if you can make something like the atomic bomb and blow up a fucking island, like, and leave it dead for fucking what, 25 years or something like that?
Yeah. And that fallout.
Some hills have eyes.
Yeah. How hard is it? How hard is it to cause a tsunami?
Well, when you live at fucking below the waterline, like fucking New Orleans. is.
A tsunami in Arizona?
Well, think about it though. Like, how hard would it be for them to push the water in such a way that it fucking,
A hydro bomb?
you know what I mean? Like a torpedo.
Yeah. Have you seen
They don't give a shit
the
about
dollar bill thing?
What?
The
how it turns into the
yeah, you get a $100 bill and you fold it,
Mm-hmm.
and it has a missile, and on one side and on the other side it has a
City that's like
city, yeah, and then it's being splashed over like a tsunami and fire and shit.
That's what they say is gonna happen, baby.
Yeah,
But-
that's also on YouTube.
But it's also that's what kind of like hit
Which
me.
is the
That's where it kind
other
of
side
hit.
of YouTube.
That's where it kind of hit me where it hurt though, because he was all like, "There's gonna be mass stuff that they're gonna do, and
Yeah.
they're not who they say they are. They're already in the government." And it's like, yeah, there's factions of aliens.
Yeah, the extra dimensional beings.
Mm-hmm.
What factions of aliens do you know of? That do you know?
I know there's, well, I don't know, but from reading and
Information gathered.
looking through the internet, not like just Google. So
Yeah.
it's just like, all right, there's grays, there's greens,
Mm-hmm.
there's talls, there's shorts. Like, you know, the taller ones are more
They're big and
superior.
tall.
Yeah,
Tall whites.
yeah. There's like tall whites,
Mhm.
and then you have what this guy is saying. The other dimensional beings is what you can't see,
Mm-hmm.
which some people would say that's the like, oh, I heard the voice of God,
Yeah, yeah.
but really, it's like that extra dimensional being
Yeah,
talking
just
to
tapping into your
Yeah.
sort of wavelength.
So think of like Adam and Eve.
Mhm.
They heard the voice of God.
Yeah. The
Now-
So they
circle.
couldn't perceive him. They couldn't do any of that. So that's like that's
No.
another like a movie trying to tell you a little clue.
Oh,
Like, hey,
all
hey.
movies are like that.
Subliminal.
All
Yeah,
movies are
subliminal
subliminal
reference.
like references and shit like that, and it's part of this. I think, and this is my speculation. I think there's a clan that runs the media, like a certain faction of aliens that run the media, that are just sitting here documenting,
Mhm.
and they make you think it's fake, and they show you shit that's gonna happen in the future, and they just make you think, eh,
Sprinkle in truth and shit.
yeah, it's just like foreshadowing and
Okay.
stuff, and it's just like, but dude, it's just a movie, don't worry about it. But
Time travel.
the ones that they say that are at the head of the military, from what I understand and the information I've gathered, is that it's the reptilians.
Oh,
So
and
are
the
they
reptilians.
interdimensional? The reptilians?
They're in a way, because they're like humanoid.
Yeah,
Humanoid.
and they
people.
shape
Shapeshifters.
Shapeshifters, yeah.
And that's what those extra dimensional beings, they could also be possessing people,
Mm-hmm.
if you think about it, like in a religious kind of way.
Well, no, they would
Yeah, yeah.
in a religious way, but it would be
A weak
assault.
will.
It's more of an assault of your mind.
It's a weak-willed person.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's an assault of your mind.
Easily manipulated.
Escape your body, and something else is taking
Push
over,
in.
Just a
taking
vessel.
rank.
Vessel.
Yeah. I'm just gonna borrow this.
It's a
real
scary
quick.
thing. It's a
I'll be
scary
right
thing.
back.
So with these aliens and shit running around, what about the shit that we don't know about as far as cryptozoology?
Cryptozoology. The hot word. Hot word here at the 840.
That's been a hot button here on the 840. But no, like things like dogmen that hunt in packs, but they mysteriously vanish when they want to and stuff like that.
Like rat people.
Rat people.
Bad people.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Sub people.
Those look terrible.
But yeah, have you seen the videos of those?
Yeah, the Russian sleep experiments.
Yeah, those ones.
Oh, yeah.
And
that shit is fucked up.
like they sent like this guy's like plumber sending this little tool. This it's also on YouTube.
Mhm.
He's sending this tool down in the drain. It's following. All of a sudden, you see something like a shadow.
Oh,
He's
shit.
like, oh, what the hell? Hold on. Let me give it more. He starts pushing his little camera tool in there more and more. All of a sudden, like you see something like pass by again.
Yeah.
He's like, what the hell? And keeps the camera there because it's a corner it just ducked on behind.
Mm-hmm.
And out of the corner, you see something like peek out.
What the fuck?
And like, it peeks back like, the fuck?
Like it was just seen. Like, you just-
Yeah, like,
Oh shit!
oh, I just see a little
Busted.
machine or whatever the hell that is,
Mhm.
and then peeks back over the corner.
Beanie.
The camera comes closer, and that thing like whips past it. You see a tail whip, and then you just see the camera just.
Fuck that. Yeah, there's all kinds of shit out there, Craze. What do you think?
Yeah.
Rat people.
What do you think, dude?
There's definitely a lot of fucking shitty CG videos I've seen too.
Yeah.
I've seen too many of that to actually believe it's a real thing.
Like on camera, huh?
Cryptozoology is just, that's more mythical in my mind.
You think so?
I think so.
Do you really think so though? Because I really feel like if there's definitely aliens and they're something beyond our understanding of just being a physical entity or even quote unquote spiritual, because we the thing with it is we call it spiritual and we see it as like gods, demons, and ghosts, but that is so far from what it actually is. It's just like our primitive fire. That is like literally us going. It's literally
primitive shorthand word. It's like,
literally the equivalent. It's literally the equivalent of us going unga bunga fire. It's so
to like a religious person.
Intense to think. Yeah, it's so intense to think.
But then science disproves it.
But then
but the rest. God.
Even then, you're gonna get that scientist and the Pope, the leading scientist in all the planet, and the Pope himself,
the scientist,
and then the actual fucking spirit or alien or entity or whatever
representative
in front of these two people, and then that entity asks them, "What am I?" And they both explain, and the entity's gonna look at them like, "You fucking idiots." You guys are fucking you have no understanding or any kind of clue of what, like,
Look what I can
do. See this feeling? I can do. Yeah, you see this feeling that I have right now? Like how I can't express it? That's how the explanation of what they are, that's what they're telling me right now, and I'm just like,
who the fuck said that?
No, but...
No, it's, that movie Religious, where he's talking to Jesus.
Yeah.
He's like, well, the Jesus Christ Superstar.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to explain to an ant how a TV works. That would be a solid reference, I'd say. The same sort of Medusa-like, just frozen state you'd be in when you see something.
What? What are you even fucking saying? It is so far beyond our comprehension. We barely even have internet in our fucking pockets.
Oh, technology.
We're barely able.
Technology in a different light. Like these motherfuckers, these mythical aren't going in that direction.
But what I'm saying is
awesome though.
I mean, the technology is pretty awesome. But what I'm saying is this is pretty primitive. That we have to use a box to talk to each other. These dudes are like feeling each other with the vibrations of the energy of the universe and shit. And it is fucking on some other level of comprehension.
Some Buddha.
That even the highest level of comprehension on the planet, the biggest think tank you can think of,
Buddha enlightenment.
It's like a bunch of preschoolers trying to figure out calculus, baby.
Fuck, dude.
It's fucking nutty.
Well, that's on YouTube.
That is fucking what is on YouTube.
Goblin on vacation. Have you seen him on vacation?
Who?
The Goblin from Spider.
Oh, the fucking. Have you seen it? The waterboards. Well, waterboards. Horrible.
It's a
crazy.
hoverboard now.
Jesus.
It's a hoverboard, but they start it in the water. You fucking stand up, and you're basically the fucking Green Goblin.
What? You're hairy and shit?
Yeah.
You're hairy?
You're Osborn.
Yo.
Yeah, you're Harry Osborn.
No, not dude. What's the bad name? I can't think.
Ozzy Osbourne.
It's Ozzy. Norman?
Like
Norman, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. I can't believe I didn't know
I
that.
got you, dude.
Alright, man. What else do we got here? We actually foreshadowed a couple things. If you guys tuned into the WFCW High Tide.
Oh, we're going to high spots right now?
We're going straight into high spots.
Okay.
If you guys watched the WFCW High Tide, we ran a clean sweep on the competition.
Yeah. Are we? No, we've lost once. We've
lost a few.
We've had a good record.
But our last run at WFCW High Tide, we went undefeated. Sweet Tooth went and choked some people the fuck out. Elmo Pagente. Running that motherfucking distraction.
Sweet Tooth the shit.
WFCW every other whenever the fuck we feel like doing one. So
Mr.StreamThing
tune
TV,
in.
check it out.
Hey man.
Yeah, WFCW was tight. We do keep an open roster over there at the Wrestle Championship Wrestling. Open roster. Anyone can join. You guys can join and get some.
And if you guys would like anybody that's on our current roster right now, I have them up and ready for download at the Community Creations downloads at XCosmoX. Go ahead and check them out. I just uploaded the Misfits. Alright, so check them out. WFCW coming at you again. Every other whenever the fuck we feel like it.
Just subscribe to the channel and you'll get that notification.
It's gonna be on.
CW. Extract at the Shack. High Tide. The inaugural episode is up, dude.
Those dudes that run the WFCW, Cosmo and Craze, those dudes like have a lot of trouble booking fucking the superstars, booking the arenas, getting their vignettes together. Dude, these guys,
they're having a lot of trouble.
They're having trouble. They just brought on Dixie Carter.
They just brought on Dixie Carter for their television deal, which evidently was just
it was terrible.
Ultimately, it just fell apart.
It was terrible. We got one in the can, and that was WFCW High Tide. Go ahead and check it out on Mr.StreamThing at YouTube. All right, what do we got here?
All right, high spots, man. The UK tournament. You didn't watch it.
I did not watch it.
Some top class quality wrestling.
Top guys?
Yeah. There's top guys.
Bottom guys?
Just gonna shout out a couple names. For those of you, go to the WWE Network. It's only how much?
It's $9.99 plus tax.
You can go back and watch the fucking UK tournament. I'm just gonna.
Why don't they ever say that, Crazy? It's $9.99 plus tax because it's fucking they tax you on
It'd be like $10 and tax.
Yeah, it's like $10 plus like fucking 15 cents.
Whatever the fuck we want to.
You know what I could buy with 15 cents? A grape stock, man.
What's that?
Fucking taxes.
What? $9.99
Careful, people. Tax season is coming.
plus tax.
Tax season is coming. Cash that shit. Couple names I want to throw your way. Tyler Bate ultimately ended up winning the tournament.
Tyler Bate, and this guy looked like this guy had a fucking skivvies on.
He's 19. He's
And
19 years
He's
old.
19 years old, by the way. What the fuck have I done with my life? Yeah. So this guy is 19 years old. He puts the belt on, and his skivvies are so short. When he's wearing this belt, it looks like he's wearing nothing but.
His name is Tyler Bate.
His name is Tyler Bates.
His name's
So it's
Tyler
like-
Bate.
So he's Tyler the Master Bates.
Tyler the masturbate.
In the first round, Danny Burch, which is from NXT. This dude's from NXT competing in the tournament. Faced Finn Balor's boy, Jordan Devlin.
Uh-huh.
And he does this fucking, what is it, Inseguri? Catches him on the back of the head
Shinseguri?
and splits his fucking head open.
Oh, yeah.
And then as soon as he hits the ground, you see the blood splat. And then the ref, the dude with the eyebrows, who keeps his eyebrows down, that dude hits the ground. He's like, I'm calling this. 1, 2, 3. Danny Burch kicks out, but the ref called it because it was too much blood. Ooh,
blood. Do
Do you remember when JBL hit Eddie Guerrero in the head with the chair ringside?
Oh, yeah.
And he just gushed blood?
Oh my
A little
God.
bit of head blood. That got him passing to the next round.
It makes me think of that time, the Royal Rumble, when Tommy Dreamer came out and blasted Chris Jericho in the face with the fucking kendo stick.
Yeah.
And like in the replay, dude. So the way the kendo stick works is it's a bunch of fucking like prongs like this tied at the top.
I know how kendo sticks work.
You know,
To the audience.
for audience
To
sake.
the audience.
Yeah. Keep
But
telling
when
me.
it hits, it opens up and then it pinches. And in the fucking replay, you see it pinch Jericho's eyebrow.
Oh no!
And pull it off.
No.
And like, it's just whap, and then like a big old fucking knot just builds up on Jericho's face, and he's sitting there. He's like, "What?" You see him go, "What the fuck?" Shit's awesome.
All right, cause another person for you to look out for is Wolfgang and Tyson T-Bone. This Tyson T-Bone guy, his gimmick is Gypsy Bare Knuckle Brawler, and that's how he wrestles. It's hard style, like it's good.
So are the vaudevillains just being buried by these dudes that are wrestling
Oh,
better than them?
These guys they're gonna get unless they evolve, they're gonna get washed out.
They need to move on. But they were good, those vaudevillains. I like the vaudevillains.
So Tyson T-Bone faced Wolfgang, and Wolfgang's just a fucking Viking-looking beer-drinking metalhead dude. Fat guy, high flyer.
Fat guy, high fire, Cash style.
Awesome. Look out for that dude when you watch it.
Okay.
Look out for Mark Andrews. That guy's like a fucking huge face.
Mr. Mandrews.
What was the other one again?
His name was Wolfgang. And
Wolfgang.
Tyson T-Bone.
Alright, it's gonna stay there forever now.
And Pete Dunne. D-U-N-N-E. Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne.
This guy, his nickname is a bruiserweight. Take that and do what you will.
Is he going to the 205?
That'd be awesome.
Dude,
I don't know. That guy's like, he's the shit. So UK tournament, Tommy End also made his much anticipated debut against Adrian Neville. It was a surprise match and it was fucking gnarly.
Wasn't that supposed to be Mr. 450? What happened to him? So he
Mr.
got
450 someone else.
he got injured on a taping at 205 Live.
He was on there?
And there's like this GoFundMe.
PCW, Mr. 450?
Mm-hmm.
No way. You heard Joey Ryan's gonna be at the PCW? Phantasm?
What?
I gotta go. That's next week. Tommy End makes his debut. Look out for that. Dude,
What's up?
we got our first Hall of Fame inductee for this year.
Who's that?
That's Mr. Kurt Angle, bro. Painkiller popping, stack of dimes for a neck.
Dude, did you hear his interview with Stone Cold?
The night is up.
Did you hear it? Did you hear his fucking interview with Stone Cold?
No, I haven't.
Gnarly.
Dude, this guy
Talks
said
about chewing pills.
like candy. He said he would take, what was it, like 17 or 27 fucking Vicodin in a day?
What was that? It's like 50 or something.
50. He said he was up to like 65, and then
Party animal, damn.
Then he even said he's like, and that's even like less than I care to admit. So it's like he's probably even
a lot more frequently.
Man,
He is getting a clean. He tweeted, "I'm coming home." Hashtag it's damn true.
The guy that's head,
That's awesome.
meat, and then shoulders.
Yeah.
He's got
1996 Olympic gold medal.
Nick.
So how do you feel about him getting inducted, Crazy?
Well, usually, right, when you get inducted, you're pretty much done.
Mm-hmm.
There's no more matches. Even though Ric Flair went on to go wrestle for other companies and shit.
He went on to wrestle for TNA.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did.
So, is he done? Like, the Royal Rumble's coming up.
I want to see him in the Royal Rumble.
You want him to see him come out?
I want to hear him come out, be excited for it, and then have these stupid fucking otter walrus fucking honk this horn, beep beep beep, honk this horn, boop boop boop. Here's a fish. These fucking idiot seal. Is that what I'm looking for?
Circus seals? Like,
Circus fucking seal. Goddamn crowd chant, "You suck" at Kurt Angle coming back.
You wouldn't chant "you suck" after years of fucking chanting that. You're still watching the network to this day saying "you suck" during his entrance.
No, I wouldn't chant that for Kurt Angle coming back.
I would have stood up and started clapping. And then they cut to 6-year-olds. Bitch, you don't know Kurt Angle?
You have no idea who Kurt Angle is.
Hell no. You weren't there for fucking, what was it, No Way Out?
You didn't see him win the fucking big gold, baby.
You weren't there for fucking King of the Ring?
It's a propaganda tool, man.
Propaganda tool. The kids like it.
The
Kids love it. The kids know.
I like how Goldberg's like, I'm coming back to be a hero for the kids. And it's like, dude, 12 years ago, that's when you last wrestled. You're talking about kids? You're talking about 12-year-old kids? Fucking fuck you, mom, 12-year-old kids.
I know, right?
Those attitude kids
Shit.
that remember you. And even then, they're not going to remember you because what? They were 0
Yeah.
when you had your last match?
Like, that dude would run around in his chonies.
Oh, Goldberg.
So that gives him what? A demographic from about, you got to be at least 18 to remember Goldberg at least a little bit, because it was harder to get fucking tapes back then.
No.
It's not like you can fucking rewind and watch Goldberg matches.
No.
That would make his demographic us.
That's exactly it. And he's supposed to be catering to us.
And he's catering to the kids?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Goldberg.
Because he has a kid.
I want to see your white goatee a little bit whiter so I know that you're old.
I know. I hate that they show pictures of next week on Raw, Goldberg, and it's Goldberg when he's like 20.
They did it to Jerry Lawler too.
He goes to Jerry Lawler who was like 30 years old.
Oh my god.
Fucking show a recent picture of this old fuck.
It's Jerry Lawler. And then within fucking 2 seconds, the dude ages like fucking 45 years. It was fucking gnarly, dude. It made me feel bad for Jerry Lawler, dude. I was like, fuck.
It's like, fuck, King.
And then I saw him and he was in his wrestling gear and I was like, please don't do anything wrestling.
Someone
should just throw him off the top of the rope.
Someone on Facebook posted a picture of them ringside, and Jerry the King Lawler versus Rikishi in fucking South Carolina, fucking like 2 weeks ago.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Lawler versus Rikishi?
Yeah. We'll see what happens is these guys make schools.
It's like exotic fucking animal fights.
I know, right? They could never
You
make
go watch those fights, dude.
They couldn't main event convincingly in the WWE, but
They can have fucking matches though. I don't like that.
Fucking what the hell? Then what's Austin Aries gonna do?
What we got is
They can have matches one-offs every now and then, like
An NXT or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying
Takeover?
though. Like you can sprinkle them in everywhere. You sprinkle in these fucking matches everywhere, and it'd be pretty cool. Like, dude, they just had Jerry the King Lawler versus Terry Funk for the last time. That was like
for the 64th last time.
Yeah, dude, and that's a fucking crazy ass match. I want to see, dude. That'd be dope. I want what kind of match would you want to see? Like your dream match that you would show up to a fucking
The dinosaur match?
Back from the dead match?
A dinosaur match.
Back from the dead? Well, back from the dead.
The geriatric match.
Oh, the geriatric park match.
You would want to see him as old men wrestle.
Like Macho Man.
Dude, that
If he
would have been
fucking
dope.
be alive.
Macho Man versus
Old white hair Macho Man.
Oh yeah.
This is
Oh yeah. I still feel.
I want to
Hulk
see.
Hogan, the match that they were trying to set up.
I want to see.
The shoot match.
Yeah, the fucking
I want to see
the
fucking.
comeback to fucking wrestling match.
Won the one last time.
I want to see 54-year-old Brock Lesnar
Oh my god.
take on a fucking 54-year-old Ken Shamrock.
Oh shit. That's about sunset.
It'd probably be the same as like it would be now.
I know, right?
Could you imagine
That's the
Brock
fight now.
Lesnar at 55 trying to hit Suplex City on motherfucking?
It looked like Butterbean.
City,
I think it looked like Butterbean.
Oh,
His
shit.
back is all jacked up from just fucking throwing people all day long.
Still lifting people at that age. Oh fuck yeah. 50.
Still eating a fucking horse at every meal.
You're getting a horse at every meal.
He's fucking old.
Horse meat. Surviving off only horse meat and fucking.
I hate.
Steroids or steroids.
One thing I hate about Brock Lesnar is his voice. Like I want him to have a stupid voice, like
These high pitched. Or high pitched.
Yeah, like something stupid, like his voice doesn't match his body. I don't give a fuck about his kids. I got one thing to say.
I like that. I like Brock Lesnar. Shoot Brock Lesnar.
I like shoot Brock Lesnar, but like I said, man, I want him to have a stupid guy voice or something.
What if he just starts bringing up like that?
Don't leave his kids at the house.
You know what? I would want to see an Undertaker versus Undertaker match again.
Hell yeah.
And toast steroids and in shape and shit.
I want to see
Exact same
Corporate
one.
King and the American Badass Undertaker take on Undertaker and the Demon King.
Oh shit.
Rest in pieces of shit.
Hey, so do you know that before Goldberg even came over to the WWE, that even a couple years ago they were talking about him having a legit kickboxing fight in Glory? He was training for that.
Who?
Goldberg.
Undertaker? Oh, Goldberg?
Goldberg.
Let's see, because steroids suck my nuts. So if you could put anybody on steroids and have a match and like just jack them up on fucking
Just juice him?
juice the shit out of them, juice them to the gills, who would you do it with, Jack?
Juice someone?
Who would you put on steroids to fight somebody else on steroids?
Doink the Clown on steroids.
No.
Doink the Clown was on steroids.
Stack some more steroids on that
Like
shit.
Super Jack.
Like Super Horse.
Quad
Fucking.
stacks, we're going Octo stacks.
After this wrestling match, we're taking you racing.
You're
Get
not
on your back.
You're gonna have
horse.
your track and field event right afterwards because you gotta keep that heart going.
You keep the costume on. It's cool.
You guys ready?
Kids love it.
You guys ready for mine?
The end all steroids, man.
You guys, the end all steroids match.
What?
You take Cheech and Chong, and instead of weed, you give them steroids, and they love steroids like they love weed. So they're just like super
Are they
juiced.
smoking weed too?
No, they're not smoking. Instead of the ritual of smoking, they lift weights.
Yeah.
Smoke laced with steroids.
It's Cheech and Chong, the next steroid movie. They're just getting juiced up and
It's called moving weight.
moving weight. The next fucking roid.
HGH on life.
So it'd be Cheech and Chong, super Cheech and Chong on steroids, taking it with tigers and shit all over the place, but like fucking.
Cause 3 other people.
Juiced up tigers, dude.
Tigers.
Cause 3 other people you want to see inducted in this year's Hall of Fame.
This year, let's go Vader.
Vader.
Let's go
Luna Bishop.
Luna, for sure. Luna. Let's get Michael Cole out of here. Induct him and get him out of here. I read an article that his career might be coming to a halt.
Why is that?
I don't know. I didn't read it. I don't care about Michael Cole. I hate Michael Cole.
You live off headlines.
I always hate Michael Cole. I always have hated him. He never did it for me, even as a kid. And now it's crazy because it's like 20 years later, Michael Cole is still an announcer, and he's gotten worse. Like, what is that shit?
He called the UK tournament and it wasn't as annoying.
God damn it! I don't know. I just have bitter. I'm bitter.
I know Michael Cole sucks.
He's
He
terrible.
always does.
So other people in the Hall of Fame this year, I would like to see DDP.
DDP.
Yeah. I would like to see.
But that means he can never make a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble.
I think that last one was it.
He looks super old.
Yeah. He was fucking an old man in that last Rumble, but definitely DDP. For sure DDP.
Okay. That's more than 3 people.
And I want to see a tag team going together.
The tag team?
Yeah.
The Dudley Boys.
Yeah, do the Dudleys or the
Oh shit,
or the
the
New Age
Dudley
Outlaws.
Boys. Well, it makes the most sense because they're gone now. They're done.
And the New Age Outlaws, you could do that too.
Fuck the New Age Outlaws. Billy Gunn was just in Japan for their Rumble.
I know. I saw that Bullet Club Hunter.
Yeah. What is that? All right. We're going to go through some Royal Rumble predictions. Me and Law sat down. We kind of reviewed these at WFCW High Tide.
Up there, baby.
But we're going to go through them and rifle through and break down. All right, we're going to go. Me and Law wrote these. Now, you can throw in your own in there, cause if you want. But this is what we're talking about, man. What's the first prediction for the Royal Rumble? Now, this ain't just for the Royal Rumble match. This is for the card as a whole. What's the first one right there, dude?
First one here. Cena wins the title for the 16th time, baby.
Cena wins the title.
Cena.
Do you think that's going to happen?
Jay.
John Cena.
John Cena!
Between what?
Cena wins the title for the 16th time. And
Jack is
Ric
good.
Flair. Woo!
Jack is
Title.
drowned right now.
I'm
He is.
not so well in wrestling. Like current wrestling, anything current.
Brilliant insight, Jack. What do you think?
Well, I think John Cena is going to win. He's going to tie Ric Flair's record. AJ Styles is going to lose the title. That's what I think is going to happen.
I think they keep the phenomenal one with the belt. And they save John Cena for the Elimination Chamber.
Okay.
Or Cena does win the belt and AJ wins the Elimination Chamber via Kenny Omega.
Oh, okay. Okay, you think Kenny Omega is going to... Okay.
Because they're the omen in the sky.
See, I'm learning on this, right?
Well, he's the elite. There's something totally different.
Alright, so we got Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura. Stare down with Brock Lesnar.
Do you think that's going to happen? Which ultimately means that he should be in the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about that?
I think that Nakamura definitely needs to come up, but not through the Royal Rumble.
You don't think you should have some build up?
I think
Build the kid up.
Nakamura should come in on a feud and not the Royal Rumble because the novelty is wearing away as far as his shock value for him coming up. Everybody's waiting for it. Next one we got here, we got Ty Dillinger, the perfect 10, coming in at number 10.
What do you think about that?
I think that the NXT universe fucking spoiled it for us because they chanted that shit at him.
They chanted that.
Royal Rumble, number 10.
When did they chant that?
Number 10. Royal Rumble, number 10.
When did that happen?
This Wednesday.
On what?
NXT.
On NXT?
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
I didn't watch that yet.
They just spoiled
Man,
it though.
fuck Full Sail, man.
Fucking Full Sail had to spoil it. Royal Rumble, number 10. We all listen to Wrestling Observer. Wrestling Observer. Marks.
Hey, man.
That's how
Take
I
it
got.
easy on these mics over
I'm
here.
sorry.
So,
Sorry.
Mark's already said it?
The Marks are saying it. The Royal Rumble debut of, which I like this one, Hideo Itami.
Hideo Itami. I believe Hideo Itami will come in. It'd be cool to see him. We've already seen him before at the Royal Rumble, or the Battle Royal, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania.
That was nice.
Pre-show.
That was cool to have.
Pre-show. That's what, hey, what do you think about that?
What?
The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania on the pre-show.
I believe that it's just, hey, you want to wrestle on WrestleMania?
Yes! Please? Oh my god, I got into wrestling so I can fucking wrestle at WrestleMania, please. Put me on that card, I'm gonna make money.
And I see him just in the back like this,
My bad.
just like,
Yeah. While I'm fucking eating out of your hands.
Heavy breathing.
Please?
Battle Royal. No entrance.
This is what's gonna happen. We're just gonna cut to the ring and everyone's gonna be in there. And the Big Show walks out.
And by the way, they're standing over here and he's looking that way.
Yeah. They will know you're there because there will be a small section of people cheering your name.
So read this one, Jack, because I don't want to spew
He
that out
doesn't
of my
want to know
mouth.
that.
Miz wins.
The Royal Rumble.
You're talking about the A-lister.
Oh.
Here, give that to Jack. Jack, put that. Give that back.
Give that back.
There you go. Redemption.
Got it out of
Jack.
there,
Redemption.
out of there. Wait. Did we read this one?
Gambit.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Gambit.
There you go.
Gotta get it over there.
The Demon returns.
The Demon Finn Balor. The first ever, and only 2 people can claim this. WWE Universal Champion.
I don't think so.
You don't think he is? You
I think he
he's-
should come back.
Well, you're a fucking wrestling observer, Mark. Is he ready?
Yeah.
He's ready?
Yeah, he's ready, but I don't think he's ready for the Royal Rumble, and I don't think that they should bring him back in the Royal Rumble because it's a wasted opportunity.
They popped hard. Well, the wasted opportunity is 3 spots for the New Day. That's a wasted opportunity.
Bully Ray, which been there, done that, so this one's that way.
Bully Ray?
Yeah.
Not Bully Ray, because Law wrote that and I told him he's fucking stupid. He's
Bubba
not-
Ray.
Bubba Ray.
Bubba Ray by himself, yeah.
Not Bully Ray.
It's
Bubba
done.
Ray.
But that's
Yeah.
heel Bubba Ray.
The Bruiserweight champion of the United States, of the UK, of the United Kingdom of the Champions.
Dune from the UK tournament. Oh. He wasn't I didn't say finalist in the UK tournament. I didn't say that. Cosmo. I did not say that.
I'm gonna watch clips anyway, it's fine.
Yeah, that was Law's pick. He thinks that guy was red hot on the UK tournament.
So how many NXT? So let's do some realistic fucking calls here.
Oh, hold on. We still got more right here, man.
Hold on, for me.
For you.
Okay,
Okay,
off the cuff.
There you go.
So for me,
Predictions.
how many NXT spots do you think there's gonna be?
4.
I believe the same thing. So that there's 15 Raw guys and 15 SmackDown guys.
Mm.
It makes 30. So then there's 4 NXT dudes, and like how many open spots do you think there's gonna be?
I don't know. They keep announcing more people. There's not 15 and 15. They're not.
No, it's not gonna be 15 and 15. I know that, but how many open spots do you think there's gonna be?
Wow. Like surprise non-NXT, non-main roster spots.
Like, I want to see Yushin Liger come back and do the Royal.
Yeah,
That'd be dope.
that'd be sick.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Kurt Angle,
Kurt Angle. No, that'd be too.
Kenny Omega. You don't want Kenny Omega.
Oh,
in the
dude,
Rumble.
if Kenny Omega goes in the Royal Rumble and then they have Kenny Omega, AJ Styles at WrestleMania, what do you think of that match there, Jack?
I was just thinking of. Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. But Kenny Omega, AJ Styles?
Yeah, dude.
What do you think?
I'll
never say AJ Styles again.
I know.
It's always AJ Styles.
Yes, of course. It has to be. Did you hear what he said on SmackDown? He's like, "Why don't I take my attitude and my title and go back to Japan?"
Ooh.
Which, this is a prediction that Law is calling. We have a prediction board where because he's like the Nostradamus of wrestling. It's stupid. This guy can predict shit that's actually happening. Like every time, every week something happens that he predicted fucking last year. He thinks that Brock Lesnar is gonna win the IWGP title and steal it from New Japan. There is hype already that WWE and New Japan are already in a feud. And New Japan this year is, for the first time ever, traveling to the States and hosting shows here. The G1's going to be here, I believe, in Long Beach.
In Long Beach. I said we should go to that.
Yeah, we should.
Are you ready to go to that, Jack?
Yeah. Go to a wrestling show with us.
Just go to wrestling with us, and then eventually you'll learn everybody's name, and it'll be like Cheers, where everybody knows your name.
Hey, that's enough. I get sued.
It's too much. It's too much.
It's too much.
So, more predictions. New Day takes out Braun Strowman.
Oh,
Braun Strowman.
alright, I heard about that one.
New Day takes him out. So it's going to take 3 men to put the strong guy over.
I believe,
And it'll be a better feud with Braun Strowman than it is with Titus O'Neil right now.
I believe Braun Strowman, and this is my wild card. Fucking, what is that?
Right.
Betting pool.
Okay.
Betting pool bet, the one that's like the outlandish Rick Swan bet. You know what I'm saying?
That's the guy that kind of.
Michael Elgin throws out Braun Strowman of the Royal Rumble.
Who?
Michael Elgin.
Michael Elgin making his WWE debut.
Yeah, that's my wild card.
That's your wild card?
I just want
Pretty
that to
wild of a card.
I want that to happen.
I'll just
He's
say
having visa issues.
Michael Elgin needs to be in the WWE and he needs to be Intercontinental Champion.
Shit.
Moving on.
Moving on, Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joey.
Joey Samoa. Making his main roster debut because there has been people who went to the main show and stayed in NXT. So, next, Kevin Owens loses the Universal title to Roman Reigns.
Yeah, that's probably gonna happen.
That's a high chance that happens.
That's most
Very
likely gonna happen.
high chance that
That's
happens.
most likely gonna fucking happen, dude.
Was it Blade Runner? Still feel bad for Ronda Rousey. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I feel free.
She feels bad for herself, so, you know.
Yeah, dude, that's brutal.
That's brutal.
So Blade Runner says wrestling's fake. Just ask Hulk Hogan. So are we gonna ask Hulk Hogan or are we gonna ask Terry Bollea? Because Hulk Hogan has a 10-inch penis. Terry Bollea does not.
Does not. Hulk Hogan does.
But Hulk Hogan has a 10-inch penis.
That's Hulk Hogan, brother.
That's Hulk Hogan, brother. He testified that in court, Jack.
He said that.
He said that under oath, dude.
That's actual words he said under oath in the court of law.
So now,
That's what I was gonna say next.
so now, no, for real. So now that is actually.
Has a 10-inch penis.
But I do not.
But I do not.
So if you get into any kind of sex tape trouble, you just be like, that was BigNugzz. That was BigNugzz' huge, gigantic schlong on that. That wasn't mine. That wasn't mine. That was the character I was playing on
Detachable.
Detachable. Couldn't work.
It's like
It's that movie magic.
it was, but like that's an actual law precedent now. Like, so if you're in court and you have some sort of case where it's like you're in a sex tape, they're gonna be like, in the case of Terry Bollea versus the Gawker Bollea case, the old the old statue of Gawker Vallejo, where it's not fucking really your dick, but it is your dick.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
That was the funniest fucking thing I heard, the entire fucking thing. All right.
Next prediction. Law believes Omega invasion.
Omega invasion.
To ruin the AJ Styles John Cena match.
The AJ is Dairu.
Here's my, it might be, there's very
What
wise
do you got
words,
to say?
very wise words that my uncle Arn Anderson told me.
Uncle Arn.
Uncle Arn.
Uncle Arn.
Everything's a work.
Everything.
Everything's a work.
Everything.
Never work yourself into a shoot, and never shoot yourself into a work.
Oh my god.
Kenny Omega, I might be drinking the Kool-Aid on this. His contract expires January 31st.
Mm-hmm.
By time management, he can debut on Raw the day after Royal Rumble. Japan's a day ahead of us. His contract is expired, and he can be a legit free agent on a live Raw.
On a live Raw the day after Royal Rumble?
Because the Royal Rumble's on the 30th, I believe. And then the 31st.
So would he be able to do a run-in on Royal Rumble? Or he'd still be under contract?
He'd still be under contract.
So they wouldn't even allow that?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
That's what I'm saying. That's my final case on the Kenny Omega situation. Next, Sami Zayn eliminates Braun Strowman.
That's probably gonna happen.
That's probably gonna happen.
For Sami to get a title shot at the buffer pay-per-view between now and Royal and WrestleMania.
Fastlane or some shit.
Fastlane or some shit, so he can get the title shot and take that L.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's be real, and I
Rowan
fucking
Zayn.
hate to say this, but Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns is a good match. It is.
Oh my god.
That is
Cosmo, you are. I'm not.
I hate that match, but
I'm
it's
not
good.
fucking with you anymore.
You don't fuck with you.
Law believes. You. Law believes because we can't. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say this because we can't. You can't sell this to me on a pay-per-view
What?
right away.
What?
You might have to be held into this
What is it?
by way of the Royal Rumble. We get Taker Sting for the first time ever.
I should have lit that one on fire.
Oh,
Damn it.
You're like this one over. Don't light it.
No, I'm not gonna light fire in the fire compound of the compound.
Think I covered that.
The final prediction for the Royal Rumble
Final prediction.
2017. The final four: Undertaker, Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, and Braun Strowman. Oh, I got that one in the shelf there. What do you think about that final four?
Which one?
Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar, Undertaker, and Goldberg.
I feel like Mark Carrano just talking to the talent in the back, like, I guess put these guys in there because we got nobody else. No, I feel like that's going to be a strong fucking Final Four. And JR also said that why not have Brock Lesnar Goldberg for the title at WrestleMania?
You want that?
Why not? Why not?
You think this Royal Rumble's a shit bag?
Bring back the ultimate.
Do you think it's a waste?
B-boy. I'm gonna kill myself, B-boy, but just give me a couple minutes.
God, don't say it on there.
Well, he told me to.
Why would you listen to that?
Because he said to, and he's a viewer of the 840 review right here on Mr.StreamThing. You go ahead and subscribe, and you can tell us to go kill ourselves every week here Thursday on the 840 review. I'm Cas, and this is Kray. This is my buddy BigNugzz.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little bit of a review on this.
It's time for the review.
Jack Herrer.
Jack Kray. We've been smoking Jack Kray over the last
Jack Herrer.
Oh, it's
3
Herrer.
hours.
Jack Herrer.
About fucking, I don't know, but I'm fucking right out the gate. Get your fucking finger on that button of that sound bite.
Yeah.
Cause I'm right out the gate giving that a fucking OG kush because I'm smashed out my ass route. Yeah, you guys didn't hear that on the live version because D-Boy is a fuckhead and he wants me to go to bed. I will go to bed.
Wait, why are you gonna listen to D-Boy?
Because D-Boy, B-Boy?
You guys missed the smoke along. You could reverse back into time and go on YouTube
Yeah.
and rewind it.
It's smoking along.
And if you guys have YouTube Red, you guys can change the speed of this video, and it's kind of funny when you speed it up and we're talking really fast. We're talking really fast, and we're talking about weed.
Oh, day.
It's pretty crazy.
It's YouTube
We're
Red.
talking slow.
All right, so here at the 840 review, we like to rate these in a final review. We have from worst to best going stress, Pretendo, Chronic Kush, OG Kush. What would you give this on that scale?
OG?
OG.
That's still the top, right?
OG Kush.
Yeah, do OG. Because it's just OG, man. It's OG. It's something I remember, and every time I smoke it, it's just like taking me back. Like,
There you go.
Oh, shit, yeah.
OG.
Oh, yeah.
I am fucking.
That's it. I give it an OG Kush.
OG Kush, baby. OG Kush. So if you're out here in Southern California, get yourself some Jack Herrera, and don't misspell it and write it Jack Herrera.
You're spreading the wrong message.
You're spreading the wrong message. So definitely check out some Jack Herrera. The Stony is just, it's stony as fuck. I definitely recommend it if you're going out to like the movies, a museum, maybe like the zoo, the fucking zoo, or the crypto zoo.
The crypto zoo.
Well, go check out a crypto zoo.
Or an observatory.
There you go.
Not a library, because shit. Every time I read something while I'm high, it goes to like one thing to the next. You get me? Like you start thinking about something else. Like, Then she took the cat back to the farm. Like, whoa, I remember a farm a long time ago, man. Exactly.
That's reading, dude.
Hell yeah.
So I don't read anymore.
You don't read anymore?
Well, I read, but not when I'm high.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, shit.
Reading with a clear head is always good too. You go, yeah, I get you. I'm with that. Elaborate too much on shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get stuck on one sentence.
I'm a shitty reader.
Yeah, dude.
I said it here live on the air.
Oh.
Oh.
He's amazing as fuck.
Oh, he's
so human.
I'm a shitty reader.
He's
Go
so,
ahead and go to my GoFundMe and
he's so human.
go ahead and donate.
Go fund him some grammar lessons.
Go fund me some grammar lessons. And I swear to God, I won't use it on a vacation with me and my family.
He wouldn't use it to troll you either.
Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up here at the 840.
Thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you guys for coming in, stopping by, smoking a little bit of smoking with us, taking dabs, smoking blunts.
Some doobie doobie snacks.
Who smokes the blunts?
We smoke some what?
We smokes the blunts. Because weed is fucking tight. All right, this has been the 840. I'm Cas.
Kray.
And this is BigNugzz.
BigNugzz.
See you guys on the flippity.
Later.